Good morning, chat. Hope y'all are doing amazing today. The plan for today is get this concept of perimeter measurement in paint nonsense that I thought up yesterday into Godot, see what happens. I'm really not sure. And part of that, I think, is also going to be preparing a test asset. Something that looks kind of like my notes from yesterday. Actually, let me just... Hold on. First. Step 1, background music. Step 2, pull up those notes so you guys can see what the heck I'm talking about. That... Yes. Oh, that's not how I want to open that. That's fine. So, I'm thinking I should probably produce something that resembles this, but individual pixels rather than these blown up squares for demonstration purposes. And should be able to use that to Inpaint or to test this shader. It's an idea. We'll see. We will see. Anyway, before any of that, let's do startup. Oh, right. I also have the shield renders done. So I need to open that up, see if it rendered correctly. And plan tonight's render. So I don't forget anything, because I am very liable to do that. Well, I still need to do that. I didn't do any of the stuff I wrote down here. I did do something else, but apparently this is a good enough checklist for today. Anyway. Let's see if we can get Lauma's talents farmed up today. It's Sunday, so everything is open. Come on. Let's see. Oh, in gaming news, apparently Nintendo's trying to just patent everything. Like, I hear they're now just trying to patent the concept of summoning. So, like, summoning a creature or an entity that accepts player commands. I haven't looked into it, so I don't know if maybe the truth is being stretched there, but I've been seeing people talk about this. And if true, holy cow, Nintendo, like, you need to calm down. Because this is silly. Like, first off, the concept of summoning something, whether that be in a magical sense or in a literal sense, like a physical, like, some people forget that summons are a thing that you can receive from, like, a court, or you may have heard the term a royal summons. Like, calling someone to be present somewhere, or something to be present somewhere, that's been a thing that's happened for thousands of years now. And then after which, that person receiving commands, well, yeah, that's also part of it. And so the idea that Nintendo's going to patent this concept, wild. Yeah, I think at this stage, Nintendo has clearly gotten too big of a hit. And I think a big part of that is completely down to its reputation in Japan. And so I suspect, I don't know, but I suspect government agencies there are giving like massive benefit of the doubt to Nintendo on these matters. And so I suspect, and don't know, suspect, that these patents are just being automatically granted with little to no review. Because even a basic reading of some of these, anyone can understand that they shouldn't be allowed to patent it. So, just weird. Like, we talked about the whole mounted aspect, and one thing they're doing in their patent filings is they're using very technical language for non-technical things, which may literally just be an attempt to confuse the patent office people. Which is a whole other kind of gross. Like, that's obviously not kosher. But hey, maybe, I don't think so, but maybe all of this will finally get people to wake up to how terrible of a company Nintendo has become. And this is coming from someone who used to absolutely love Nintendo and heralded them as like God's gift to the gaming industry. Huh. It's kind of cool. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm sure there's a reason. That's why I was doing it. Awesome. All right. Oh. Fontaine. Hold on, I want to quick. Yeah, it counted. We're good. Let's talk. How are those talents doing? Oh. That's... I'll burn through all of that real quick. Uh-oh. There we go. That's how I'll know which one. Let's see. Yeah, there's enough time to go do a little more farming. And perfectly happy to start breaking down some fragile resin. I've been sitting on those for so long that kind of makes sense to start getting rid of them. Okay, that works. Let's see. Gonna need at least one more. And how are we doing? You're set. Nice. For those who haven't seen me build these characters, when I get any new character, my minimum standard for introducing them to the account is level 90 and level 6 talents across the board, and eventually get them to friendship level 10. Speaking of which, speaking of which, come on. Let's get Lauma in the house. Hello, ladies. That it? I only have 3 characters not at Friendship 10. Bruh! I've been working on this for like, I think 2 years now. It's been about 2 years since I started the goal of hitting Friendship 10 with everyone. And effectively, I'm there. Like, Mualani is a pretty new addition to my account. Emily, But point is, Final 3. Ah, it's super cool. And honestly, as long as it's under, I think it's 8, or 8 or under, I'm considering that caught up. And Emily's at 10 now. Awesome. Good there. Are there any weeklies I need to be doing real quick? Furnishings. Now let me do furnishings real quick.
This realm.
And Dunzo. Let's see. Do I have enough to finish this up this week? Oh, I never did a 3rd trounce domain, but already spent too much time on this today. Yeah, I can take care of that off stream. So that'll get me up to almost 9,000. Then yeah, I can probably manage it. It'll be close. Oh, and I need to do that at some point. Anyway. In the process of building Lauma, we'll probably hit that. Since I do want, with the new mechanics coming out for characters doing elemental reaction type damage with their normal attacks and abilities, we are currently heavily incentivized to build the new characters, and I plan on going along with it. Let's see. Right. First things first. Outputs. Dude. It's a shield. And it looks pretty good. I'm almost wondering, did it render too big? Because that's oddly clear. Huh. Well, we will find out once I put it in game at some point. Okay, that goes into weapon. Good. And it looks like something didn't finish yesterday. What? I have no idea. Oh, that was probably from when I was working on the divide by zero error. That's almost certainly what that was. Alright, next up. Where are you? Testing. What am I gonna call this? Paint tester dot. No, don't want to use that for this. Interesting. Try this. There we go. I have no idea what size I'm going to want this thing, so... How do I want to organize this? I need at least one border, so I think what I want to do is have one more color. very obvious, but quite transparent. Oh, whoop. Help if I did. Why? I said I want this color. Why are you adding them instead of setting them? Set color instead of add. References, maybe? Okay. I think I did this wrong. Yep. I did that wrong. Oh. Right, I can just use the measurement at the bottom left. Alright. This should make it so they don't interfere with each other. So first, 1 pixel scenario. on a horizontal. So the pixel under test would probably. Right. Is that interesting? Why is my alpha not? There we go. That's what I want. Why is that not updating the image? It seems super weird to me. I don't get it. This is how I did the recoloring before. Nope, that's not what I want. There we go. That I'm pretty sure is the... That was it. Thank you. And finally, there. Now, for 2 pixels, opposite, adjacent, diagonals, I should say. That's not it, but... And finally, a mix like that. What are my scenarios with 3 pixels? I guess the most obvious is going to be this situation, which should fill in very quickly. Trying to order these roughly in the order I expect them to fill in. I think that... Nope. What would be the next less surrounded? Probably something like this? Or would it be that? I don't know. Honestly, whatever order these happen in down here, I'm probably okay with, because they're probably all happening about the same time. And I think in any of these cases, I'm going to want this pixel filled in. So, there you go. Got that. And finally, oop. How do you like my hieroglyphics? Now, for the 4 case, do I even care? I'm kind of thinking I don't. I'll put a few tests here, just... Guess that? There, maybe. Trying to rank these at this point is difficult and borderline silly. Hey there, Hyena. How's it going? And thank you for the raid. Welcome, 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 everybody. I am making hieroglyphics, obviously. No. I am creating test scenarios for a shader I'm working on. In theory, I want these green pixels to be replaced with the black ones in order from left to right and from bottom to top. In theory. But the only ones I really care about are up here. Like, these 2 rows are the most important ones. Down here, if these all fill in at about the same time, I'm fine with it. What was the scenario I was about to put here? I think that. The final 4 block scenario, or 4 pixel scenario. And The only 5 scenario that even makes sense is this one. Yeah. Since anything beyond that, I'm just always going to want filled in. Okay, there are my test cases. Save it, and since I hate cropping in this app, we'll do it in Paint. There we go. Good-do! Let's do this! So what have you guys been up to? Y'all are coming over here from some kind of party. So what's up? Making some train map? Nice, nice, nice. When you say train map, are you saying a map for where train tracks go, or...? Or does train have a different definition than the one I'm thinking of? A map where you deliver stuff to a moving train. Procedurally generated. Ooh, fancy. I thought about doing procedural generation in my game, and then I decided no. I already have way too much complexity in my game, so that wasn't happening. Especially for a solo dev, like, my project's already ambitious enough. Different templates, previous one was apartments. Ooh. Very cool, man. Very, very cool. Come on. Finish loading, Godot. This is the only massive problem I have with Godot currently. It is the fact that as you add more and more assets, the IDE loading time takes forever. You're a bunch of hyenas stealing stuff and using that to do the deliveries? Ooh. Now, are we talking hyenas, or are these actually kobolds? Or... I think kobolds is the term. What's the D&D race based on hyenas? Not kobolds. What is it? Gnoll, that's... there we go. R. So they are hyenas, they're not gnolls? I guess they look like gnolls. Yeah, I was in a D&D game once where a party member was a gnoll, and he just couldn't understand why everyone in town was scared of him. Sure, man. Slap a link. Oh, wow. Looking all fancy. You are absolutely playing Knowles. Like, 100%. And don't know if intentional, but you are going to attract a very specific community with this game. Very specific. I'll let the internet figure out what I'm indicating there. And oh god, it's intentional. Oh no. Kill it! Kill it with fire! And I've not said anything, so you cannot pin anything on me. Hello, test case. Why are these not squares? That's better. But that's what I want. Okay. Now, go make food. I will bore your viewers to tears by watching me try to turn these green pixels black. Thank you, sir, and you have a fantastic day. I see a green pixel and I want it painted black. Okay, I do not have a thing called Inpaint yet. Fine. All of that was in testing anyway. Forget it. Is it a script or is it a resource? Nope. There we go. One pixel in paint. Now, how the heck am I gonna do this? I guess first things first, I need to set up my arrays. I have a shader in here somewhere has that structure already. Hello, gorgeous. But there we go. All right. So those are where I'm gonna test. Call this surrounded factor. Surround factor. And when you have a vector 3, nope, you can't do that. So let's do this. Float. Test 8. 8. Right. So I probably have to do it like this, huh? Yes. There we go. Let's actually grab some more logic from the test. Like that. For each of the test points, mirror color, that. Now, there's a function that says if I'm above a certain amount, return 1. If I'm below a certain amount, return 0. Right? I think it's the step function. Go shader step. Pretty sure. That feels backwards. Exit value in return 0, 1. It's over under a limit. Oh, no. It's just in a different order than I would have written it. Alright. Full. I actually want to go up to the length here. Previous back to previous point is equal to 2, 0, 0. Now here, round factor, add on, what was it? Did I put that in my notes? Does the shader language have a distance to function? So let's just look up GLSL. Using ShareToy, I often see people using something like this for OpenGL's distance. Doing essentially the same thing, people often choose the square root option 1 of 2, 1. Don't know about remember the distance function. 2. They're trusting themselves and their own math to prove that is not a problem to cause a bug. Well, let's see if there's a distance function. There is. Awesome. From previous point to this point, I but times that by the distance weighting. Okay. Previous point is actually do this. And then we will just swap in weighted point. But times step 0.2 and near color dot alpha. Now I'll have to add in some logic to actually get the neighboring colors for the Inpaint, but for now, this is fine. Is that all I need? I mean, it's not going to work because of this. Not because of that, but... because I'm going to go out of bounds here. Let's do. Alternatively, I can just move that step outside. Yep, that'll be an easier approach. So... I need an if statement here. What is... Where do I put that? Okay. Still doing nothing. Correct. Clear. Two. And it did nothing. It still did nothing. What? That can't be right. Oh. I could have sworn I added that. Hey, that's something. It's not right, but that's something. Hey! Hmm. Huh. That's better. Hey, we got something. Different float. Distance. Oh my god. They're actually filling in kind of the right way. Chat? Not quite right, but it's pretty darn close. What? 0.71 seems to be the limit there. Chat, the voodoo's working. Dude. That's amazing. I have created a shader-based Inpaint that actually works kinda sorta how I expect it to. Now there's still stuff like the ordering here is based on this weight. If I increase this to like 0.7, I think 0.6 is probably going to end up being the magic number. That's so cool, dude. That's so freaking cool. You know what? And I expected this to take all day today. So I gotta figure out what we're doing for the rest of the day. Because I think that's just done. That's for end of stream. So next step is actually getting the colors. And providing a form, float, gamma, just range. Happen it to something has occurred to me that I've made a mistake. Because I cannot put shaders on these. Since all of these are going to have the same shader. Yeah. Uh-oh. Unless I create a shader that does both. Maybe that's what I'll be doing. Probably. Probably. I'll need to create... Yeah, I'll end up turning these shaders into libraries so that I can layer the effects. For now, this is fine. But what I'm going to end up doing is turning this into a function that returns a color, and then I plug in the recolor shader, then I plug in any shadows. Okie dokie. I'm gonna have to document that. That's... oh boy. Layered character shader rework. Create libraries for Inpaint, recolor, Shadows. Yeah. Because it all has to be one shader. That doesn't need to be worked on like with super urgent priority, but this is done though. And of course I did not include more description here than this. Ah! This is obsolete now, I think. Because I'm just going to be adding everything. Okay. Part of that I'll have to do off stream. Logic. Nope. Not doing that today. Route. Fine. I need to figure out what I'm working on next. In the meantime, let's take a break. Oh wait, I do still need to add in the actual color getting for the Inpaint, which is fine. Go ahead and do that. Okay, this is gonna be Vec 3, little color equal to Vec 3. Color count equals and it should be full color plus equal. Let's see. We're gonna just remove that forever. That was a special edition here. Well, it's the internet, folks. You're liable to have all kinds join. Well, I know what I'm working on now. I'm gonna see if there's something on Rumble to add chat filtering, because the other platforms take care of that kind of language for me. That'll be after we take a break. For now, Rumble is gonna be silenced. Sorry, Rumble. But holy cow. You know what? And because of that, I'm actually going to make a note here. Delete video section where Rumble chat got a bit too crazy. Awesome. Unfortunately, Rumble doesn't have a way for me to do that. So I'll delete it from the YouTube VOD, but... Ugh. And for anyone watching the VOD right now, hi! You will have skipped that section where all that craziness just happened. Total color and... color... out equals 1.0. And so I'm not dividing by 0, let's just add. All right. I do need to store the alpha. Color, total alpha. Okay. Gonna be total color. The color count. Awesome. Oh, I haven't actually added the gamma just, have I? And just for testing purposes. Nice. Oh, I think I've made a mistake. Nice. Now it's working like I want it to. Takes on neighboring colors. Also add an alpha cutoff. Oh, right. That's good enough for now. Let's give that a default of 0.5. Paint distance, I'll come up with a default at some point later. Because trying to figure that out with this test is not gonna, that's not gonna work. That is good enough for testing that for now. Let's take a break. We have 21 hours in this already? I mean, I know I've left the game running while working on some days, but still. Like, even cutting that in half, a lot of time. And where are we going? There's something to do in Dreadstone. Oh, there's one of the nameless mages that I still don't know how to read. And Elder Copes it is. The heck are you? You are eating my face is what you are. Oh. Oh, can't open that yet. Can I reach that? Surely not. Nope. I cannot reach that. Good to know. Play this a little safer this time. Nah. Hey, we got a mage already. Nice. Oh, hello. You should be running to your arena right now, dude. That should have been like half your health bar in one combo. Please go to your arena, dude. Sure. Well, I guess this is definitely putting to the test the question, can you kill them before they go to their arena? The answer is no. Oh. Rock Golem just has lasers now? That's unfair. Oh no, he didn't have lasers, it was this guy. Well, that makes more sense. Oh, and there is some sort of status going on that I don't like. All right. Perfect. Oh, just dunzos. You know, there's just no replacement for having more damage. Inquisitor, you took my heart! You took my power! I'm a creature of force. Cool. Continue to take. Alright, I mean, I will. Woo! How do I fight you? Oh, just smack you around, apparently. Okay, some sort of cave down there. Couple more minutes and we'll get back to work. Apparently we'll be fighting another mage. I'm okay with that. Don't know if I want to... Oh, no. You know, fair enough. Oh, you've got to be kidding. The way I can cheese it. Nope, there is no cheese here. Okay, that's way more damage than I want to take. Okay, top priority is hitting that switch. I'll say, this place is gorgeous. Loving the aesthetic. Oh yeah, big boy. I forgot about you. I want out. I want out. I'll take it. That is a long jump. Oh, it's not even the one that I'm worried about. There we go. Alright, path is open. Now, I want to see where these grappling hooks go. Hello? Okay. Oh. See some symbols, but not enough. Okay, hold on. Paint. And that should do it. Don't really know what the order is, but I have runes. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the mage, but I do... There we go. Do want to see what those runes lead to. So. Yeah, it's time to get back to work. So we will see what's through the portal and then get back to work. Oop. Free in. No, it's the. And B. Oh ho! Whatever it is, it worked. Hallowed Hills. What is this? This is just a whole other area. Neat. You a mimic? Oh. Follow bounty. I remember the pumpkin helmet was oddly powerful in the last game. Wonder if there's a connection. I'll bet it has disproportionately good stats. Should have gone to the right. Oh, but you can just get back up here. We're fine. Yeah, we're good. You are terrifying. And now there's two of you. Oh dear. Nope, nope. Okay. Like, why is he not dead yet? Should be a safe spot around here. Like, I've gone pretty far. Hey. I'll take it. Come on. These guys are just like, remember us from the first game and how awful we were? We're back! Oh, hello. Son of a bee sting. Yeah, okay. As much as I want to go grab that, time to get back to work. Okay, so next task for today is figure out how to get chat filters into Rumble, because I cannot have people jumping into streams saying all those nasty things going forward. That's just... that is not acceptable. Oh... Chat setting. Can I have the panel on the left back, please? Nope, that doesn't work. Rumble live chat. Filter. Admin, you can use features like filters to block offensive words. Ow. Is it something I do on the live stream page? Nope. There's nothing over there. Rumble, how to enable keyword filter. Once the chat window is active? No. 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 There's no way. Okay, that's not correct. Here we go. How to block words and profanity in your chat room. In your admin panel. Where's that? Alright. Rumble, where is admin panel? Kidding me? Okay. But how do I get to this mysterious admin panel? Kidding me? That's moderation. Sounds relevant. Okay. So I'm just gonna have to write them all myself? Like, there's some I feel like they could figure out on their own. Right? Rumble, live chat, blocked, birds, maybe they've got a recommended list. But I never got to this screen, which seems weird. Maybe this page is super old. Also, what is Rumble Talk? Oh, this is not Rumble. Son of a gun. Ah! Okay, so I'm gonna have to just list off every profanity myself, I guess. Alright. This is now one of my forever pages. That's lame. The thing I don't know is... Alright. I'll put in the big problem word. But there were quite a few other words that got through the automatic one. That's not good. Let's ask real quick. Rumble, live chat, blocked words and phrases. Is it case sense? Here's how we're gonna finally get to the thing I want. The answer I need. There are no answers. Well, I'm going to put that list. Hopefully it does everything I need it to. And as we encounter more people saying bad words, we will add them. Same way I did on Twitch. That's so silly, though. New slang terms, unalived and void cat. Well, I know, I've heard the term unalived. I've never heard the other one. Is this a dangerous term? Oh. No, it's just people calling black cats voids because they seem to not exist. They seem to be a lack of existence in certain lighting. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So now that that emergency is taken care of, what are we working on for the next 45 minutes or so? I can't be doing renders. What are we gonna do? I guess I can load the new assets in. Yeah, that's probably a good use of time. Oh. This is gonna take a hot minute to reload, isn't it? Oh yeah. So while that happens, let's try to go get our salt back. While lagging. It's fine, chat. What's the worst that could happen? Making these jumps. Gonna be scary. Ah! My frame rate. Okay, and I'm not dealing with you. Bye. Who are you? Now these guys I'm gonna have to deal with, otherwise they're gonna get me. Oh, that damage. Oh dear. Nope, 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 nope. That's bad. Ooh. But we're alive. Excuse me? Where's my salt, good sir? Oh, it's gonna be up there. That's right. Please be awake. Oh dear. This the entrance? Yes! A more safe shortcut back. Oh god. Nope, messed that up. This place is awful. Uh-oh. Nope. Bye. What am I supposed to do there? Okay, you're done. Good, good, good. Okay, what's next? I guess one thing is, let's look at how... Right, I don't have good weapons rendered. I didn't do wand animations. Probably do that. Yeah, it's not... Won't take too long. First, dance is wand. Hello. Very, very stretched out boy. Um. Button. Right up. Oh yeah, this is where I had that bow rendered as part of it because I messed up this render. That'll be fine for getting the initial data together though. Larg. Let me double check. Yeah. Ooh, right. Add all the rotations. Cool. Down, left. That don't. Interesting. Let's not worry about layering yet. That's a problem for another day. That's a problem. I didn't think about that. Yep. Okay, what? Well, definitely need stuff fixed here. Interesting. But that's not what I meant. And for anyone who has been using Godot and is wondering, how is he doing this? Why does that work? I have a custom version of Godot that I built. Yeah, I modified the way these parameters work when you're doing multi-select. Makes it so much nicer. For anyone who is interested in getting my version, let me know. We'll see about getting a copy uploaded somewhere. Okay. Hey there, Justin. How's it going? What's it about? My game is going to be about just fighting monsters. Throw you in an arena, kill a bunch of monsters, level up, unlock new abilities, unlock new classes, and combine them to chaotic effect. I don't plan on having any sort of story, none of that nonsense. Just fun gameplay. Yeah, for years and years I've wanted a just fun grind game, and it hasn't existed, so I'm making it. Well, hello, voice actor. Next. Oh, that's maintain. After this game, what else do I plan? Nothing. Gotta get through today before you can handle tomorrow, right? And I am not equipped to be planning the next steps, because this is still over a year of development out before I can release it. He's hiding something. He's working on GTA 6. Oh, I wish. You try some. You want to voice everyone? Well, that would be nice. You know what? I'm actually fine with this maintain being a smoother animation. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, whoops. How did I do the maintains with? Attack maintain start, attack maintain end. Got it. I cannot duplicate. That seems odd. Huh. Who can you voice? Unfortunately, my game, I have no plans on voice acting in it. Sorry. The most I could maybe consider having voice acting is like a narrator with like an overly obvious narrator voice for like a fantasy setting, only to have a gimmicky start where he basically just says, "None of that." So honestly, that's probably something more to put in a what's the word? What's the word? Trailer. That's the word I was looking for. I think tomorrow might be the time to start putting some of these assets into the asset database and maybe do an initial attempt at character customization. Like, it's been a long time coming, but thinking maybe. All right, so I need something like attack one down. Call this test just so I have a backup. Attack, maintain. Start now. A bit of a jump, but I think I'm okay with it. I think that's the play. There's not a lot happening there, but you know what? Nope. I do want that frame there. Yep. I, in theory, can hit a weird animation where that frame plays for 2 times as long. But that's okay. Like, that's not the end of the world. Oh, I'm glad I checked that out. Nope. Okay, and since I messed that up, let's double check this. Okay, that one's good. Down, left, right, left, right. Not correct. Up, up, right. Also not right. Got it. Woo! Okay, where were we? Okay, that. Easy peasy. But I need to get the timing right. Step is 0625.1875. Six two five one. Three 7 5 8 7 5. 3 seconds. That's an interesting problem. I know what's causing it, and I'm not sure how to fix it. Maybe I just fill it in with Inpaint. Kind of a gross way to fix that, but that might be the way. Well, that didn't work the way I wanted. Problem for another day. Definitely a problem for another day. That doesn't look right, does it? Yeah, the crowns just kind of fall apart the moment the head tilts back like that. Huh. I'll have to think about that. Hi there, Lavarius. How's it going? Wah? I don't know what wah means. Or... I don't know what wah means. What does that mean? Help! Nothing much. Deep in code and just remembered I was lurking on the second PC. Ah. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Not too much going on here today. Just kind of some odds and ends of development. Like right now, just getting this animation data into Godot. Can describe all of your Unity projects that way? Oh no! We have a Unity developer here. Terrible. We don't like Unity around these parts. But it's fine. It's not your fault that the Unity company is fairly garbage. What is my sanity? Ah, idle. Pretty sure that's what I called it on these others. Idle? Yes. You don't discriminate against people that write in GDScript? Yeah, I should have started in C#, but I was like 6 months into development before I'm like, oh, I could have done C# and it would have been easier, but once you're 6 months in, it's really hard to convince yourself that you need to redo everything. Plus, I'm happy to have learned a new language. Oh wait, these need to be looping. Yeah, oh boy, too late now? Exactly. Idle, down, loop. Just a few more animations and we're done with dev for the day. You're just kind of stuck on Unity? Or stuck to Unity? And was like, meh, it'll crash or get over with it. Yeah. Yeah, my hesitation with using them is the fact that they decided to make the moves they did once tells me that they are not, at least principally speaking, they are not above doing it again. And I know the current terms of service does protect you if they ever do something stupid in the future. But I wouldn't want to have to fight them in court on it, is the main issue for me. Whereas, like, Godot, the way it's all built out, I am very protected if the Godot group ever does anything stupid. Good thing most of the gang there that made decisions was fired. I was unaware of that. That's good. When you do something like that, you probably should be fired. Nope. Not that button. Yep, there's victory. Which I don't even want to work on. Yep, since I'm getting more and more convinced that that animation is just not going to be in the game. Still kind of shaky, but more or less business as usual. Interesting. Yeah, you are very, very right about Unreal. Like, I shouldn't say you're right. I don't know. But from what I've gathered in taking looks at Unreal, it feels like it's prone to spaghetti code. Godot just doesn't yet have enough 3D quality of life to make it competitive for you. I'd be curious to know when you last looked at Godot. Because I see very few problems with Godot in terms of the 3D. Granted, I'm not using it, so I haven't delved into it enough to be sure. But ever since 4.0 released, they have been going hard on getting the 3D into a really good spot. Don't see a good inverse kinematic system. I assume that's what you are indicating by IK. That would be native, so it's brain dead easy in Unity. Good to know. Yeah. I would not know. The only stuff even slightly related to kinematics I've done is in Blender. Because of course I'm making a 2D game, but all of my assets come from Blender, from 3D models. With the exception of stuff like the tile set back there. Well, like this little guy, he's a 3D model. Actually, he's wearing like 50 3D models right now, just because I rendered everything on top of itself. Other stuff is fine, but you need good IK. Yeah, the net code, I don't know. I need to look into that at some point. Because I do plan to have multiplayer, but it's going to be peer-to-peer, using Steam matchmaking as the go-between for setting up matches. So but that's like way down the line, like after I've released a demo, after I've gotten this on Kickstarter and all that's done, then I'll consider adding multiplayer. I am working pretty hard to keep most things reactive, so the data that needs to be shared between clients should be minimal. But there you go. Those are plans for way down the line. From personal experience, that may be a very bad idea. Doing multiplayer later? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. But when it comes to data, my game is extremely simple. Like, there's all this fancy stuff going on, but as far as what actually has to be communicated, so like, the data that actually needs to be communicated it's just a bunch of circles that move around. That's the whole game. Most about proper sync of states and who's mastering the instance. Well, determining the master is pretty easy because there will be a host. State sync is not fun, you say? Yeah. But one priority is getting to the point of having a demo so I can get to Kickstarter so I can have enough money to pay the bills while I finish the game. Alright. So, frame data added. Reconnect, rolled, reroll to client, etc. Such a brain pain. I don't think it's gonna be too crazy for me. I will possibly be eating those words at a later date, but I don't think it's gonna be too bad. But I am done with Godot for the day. We're gonna do a little bit of gaming, and then I'll set up the test, or not the test, the render to run overnight. Yeah, and like I said, there is the goal of multiplayer, but just getting a functioning game together, like, I've never even done that. So I may end up going the route of Vampire Survivors, where I release with single player and then at a later date add multiplayer in as a much bigger effort. All your projects died for various reasons? Yeah, and that's why I'm trying to make sure I limit my scope so I can at least get something done. Oh, dum-dum. Well, at least they're gone. Okay. I got my salt back. Oh god. No! Hey! I made it! Nope. Son of a gun. So, it seems like if I have a bad rotation on that, there's not a whole lot I can do. Also, that salt is so far away now. Oh, every time. Seriously. Where'd my salt go, bro? Oh well. It's gone now. Okay, I saved it. Is that my first project in total? It is my first project that is a game, yes. Okay. I've lost the salt, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's see. I guess it's also my first major project in Godot. I've also released a GD extension, an extension for Godot, that helps you with importing sprite sheets. Because I don't know if you've ever imported a sprite sheet into Godot, but it's awful. Especially if it's a large sprite sheet. So, what I did... Oh wait, the dash. And perfect opportunity to advertise my Ko-fi page. Awful annoying, or told me I'm gonna drink gasoline now. Annoying, just because you have to add in every single frame coordinate by hand. There's nothing to like add it automatically. So I created this. You put in your sprite sheet. If you've generated your sprite sheet using my other tool, then you'll get a config file that'll fill all of this out for you. Put in your H-frames, V-frames, whatever animations, whatever angles, and then you describe the structure of your sprite sheet here. So like, if your frames are going toward the right, you would say horizontal. And you get a little preview down here as well that shows you, okay, if you've configured it right, then it'll animate correctly here as a preview. Then you hit import, and it creates a scene for you that has just a Sprite 2D, an animation player, and all of your bajillion frames loaded in for you. And anyone who supports me on Ko-fi gets access to this with their subscription, along with the accompanying tool for Blender for rendering 3D models into sprite sheets. Yep. I came up with a kind of better, kind of worse way of doing this, of improving the import process as well. But it's harder to get to other people because it's a custom build of Godot. And I am not about to start building installers for Godot. That's just not happening. Oh boy, what fresh heck are we finding now? Nope, we're not doing that just yet. I want to refresh that, and then we'll go. Ooh! Okay, there is a chest I am missing. That's fine. Is it fine? Do I want to grab that chest right now? I can't. Oh, we're dead. It was just like, keep jumping, please. Yeah, the wall jumps do not eliminate your fall damage. Okay, I am getting that chest. Ah, more pumpkin equipment. My favorite. It's kind of poopy. The game would probably be too forgiving without that. Okay. And I am not fighting this guy fairly this time. Nope. Should be almost dead. There we go. Why? Why will you not open from this side? Oh, I have a bad feeling. Oh. Huh. I did not realize that these activated all of the locations. Whew. Almost messed that one up. Oh, that was awful. So glad that's over. Platforming in this game is not always the most fun. Oh my god. Oh. Don't die, don't die. But, yeah, any mechanic like that, with any Souls game, it's just a matter of learning the mechanics and learning how to work with them. Alright, shortcut opened. This does not, however, eliminate part of the scary platforming. Where is this? Okay, I have a way back to the entrance now that doesn't require heinous platforming. Ooh. Bro, this is silly. You know what? Seriously? No. No, stop it. Oh my god. Thank you. Ooh. just getting smacked around by... Oh. Well, the getting smacked around is clearly continuing. Oh god. Can we have a shortcut back, pretty please? Because fighting through that again is going to be the worst. Nope, no shortcuts. Oh god. Nope. Nope. All the nope. What is this? What is happening? What? No! No! Help! Okay, just get me out of here. I just want out. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. Cool. Okay, where is the exit? I want to go home. I want to go home, chat. Okay. And we got a key that I'm assuming opens something here. I think I might know what door it'll open. There is the mysterious door, like, way back here. I don't care about fall damage anymore. Oh, what the... Hello. What do you provide? Other than your armor set that looks edgy as all get out. Unspeakable flesh. Multiplayer initiates search for an Inquisitor to invade PvP. Can be offered to host while dating. Oh, this is like in Dark Souls 3, the purple faction. Yeah, there we go. Sir? No harm. Silver. Be cold, quiet. I went a little Homer Simpson there for a second. I'm not proud of that. Oh. All he sells is the tier 1 materials? Sounds like you in the morning? Sounds like me in the morning too. Alright. That's cool, I guess. I guess it is nice that you don't have to, if you're ever in a situation where you're missing one of the, like, super common pieces, you don't have to go hunt another mage just for the low tier stuff. So, fair enough. Fair enough. And before we end for the day, I want to check out the underground of this place. Also, I just realized how ironic my character is. I'm a potted tree wielding an axe. There's something deeply wrong about that. I need to find a new set of armor so I'm not, you know, a potted tree running around with an axe. But this axe is just so good, and the armor here is amazing. This is a very awkward dead end. What's the point of this spot? Huh. Well, that was a quick place to explore. Oh yeah, this guy. Oh, hey. I didn't notice that before. The reflection down at the bottom. Huh. I actually studied how to do that with shaders a while back. It's a pretty simple effect. And then the ripples is actually done with you use a noise texture to reposition the pixels. What are you? The heck is that guy? We'll check you out later. Maybe. It's a very big boy, and he was not here before. I'm glad my heavy attack one-shots these. This place would be quite hairy if not... Oh. What? Huh. Alright. So there's no underground. There's just two save spots awkwardly positioned there. Huh. Okay. Well, let's go find Demon Boy. Oop, messed that up. Woohoo! What? That's garbage. Okay. Oh, messed that up. Oh. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Not falling for that again. At least not right away. Oh god. No, 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 no. This is bad. This is real bad. Okay. We're okay. Hello, demon. Woohoo! Hello, demon boy. Nope. Oh, you can go under it. No! What was that? You cannot just go under it. Oh boy. Nope, nope, don't like this. We are... Nope! Oh god. This is... Nope! Nope, 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 nope. Nope. I will absolutely accept this cheese. I should not waste anymore. Because I might need them for the big guy. Ooh, if I can... Oh god. If I can lure him to the right, I can just pelt him with the luminous spheres. But he doesn't seem too interested in following me. Dude, how much health does this guy have? I've been wailing on him for ages now. The answer is I have not been fighting him long enough. Yeah, I think we're done. Bro built like a house. I don't think a house quite covers how tanky that dude is. Because remember, other bosses, I'm getting through their health bars in like 10 hits or less. Like, I'm doing ridiculously high damage. Now, he is resistant to my damage type. That's hurting me, but still. Oh! I remember how I fought this guy years ago. So, years ago when I played this game when it first released, the way I handled this guy is I lured mages to him. I'm pretty sure. And just let the mages beat up on him. But that's not happening this time around. I'm gonna have to just get stronger, and I'm gonna fight him straight up. Oh, okay. I'm trying to see if I can just find a fast travel point real quick up here. What was that? What are you? Gonna go back to lurking and drink some tea? I understand. Uh-oh. Feels bad, man. Yeah, if I don't find a fast travel point, like, in a couple seconds, I'm stopping. I got other things I need to be doing as well. Oh. You know what? Perfect time to stop. Absolutely perfect time to call it. Alright, so render for the day that I will have done for tomorrow is weapons. You are... Where are you at? Let's see, it was... How many? It was 54, but the shields are gone now, so does that mean it's only 14? That seems too small, but it might be right. Let's check it. Show me. Ah. That makes sense. Hold up. That is line 117. Yeah, that makes sense. Hold up. For in mesh set. Right? Oh! Right. This is actually stance in that. Stance meshes, ST. That should fix it. $38. I don't know if that's right, but that's what we're rendering tonight. So, everybody, thank you so much for joining. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something. If you did, please give the video a share. Maybe you know someone that wants to learn some game dev along with us. And an extra special thank you to my supporters over on Ko-fi. Thank you so much. And above all, guys, hope y'all have an outstanding day. Take care, everyone.